If you're a business owner and want to grow yourself or members of your team, then our 12-session masterclasses are ideal for you. Why 12-session masterclass as opposed to a day or day and a half masterclass? Quite simply, we know that if you go just for a day, it's brilliant. You leave there with stacks of knowledge. How much of it do you actually retain and how much of it do you put into practice? How much do you actually take action? Whereas doing the masterclass over 12 sessions, 12 weeks typically, with bits of knowledge every week and action every week leads to far better results because you're taking more action over those 12 weeks. So what kind of 12-week masterclasses do we have? Let's start off with the business masterclass. We touch all the different aspects of business. We talk about lead generation. We talk about customer retention. We talk about what sets you apart in your business. We look at the figures that you need to know to run your business. How do you set goals? Great for someone who's the technical specialist in their business. Who am I talking about? The lawyer that started the legal business, the plumber that started the plumbing business, and an expert in the core product or service, but not so expert in all the other parts needed to run a business. But the business masterclass is not just for people like that. It's really for anyone that's been running a business for quite a while and just wants to have a bit of a shot of new knowledge and new ideas to change the way that they think and act in their business. I had one MD on this who runs a business, a couple of 100 million turnover a year, a number of branches, who said he learned new things, he was reminded of things that he'd forgotten, and as a result, he thinks differently about his business and he's doing different action, leading to different results. That's a business masterclass. Then we've got the people management masterclass. At ActionCOACH, we believe that leadership is about creating focused and passionate people, and management is about creating competent and productive people. It's no use having very passionate workforce, happy to be there, and they're not competent, productive, no one's holding them accountable. That's the focus of the People Management Masterclass. We teach a management system, and from that you will see results. I had one general manager tell me after going through that with the rest of the management team, they've noticed a huge productivity increase on the shop floor as a result of this. This is a business that has a large number of people, not just in management, but actually packing and things like that. Another MD told me it's given him far more structure with his management team, and given the management team structure when they have their weekly management meetings, also given far more structure and intention of what to cover in the weekly one-to-ones. So that's the Business Management Masterclass, all about teaching a management system. But it's not only those two masterclasses. We have a number of others, particularly focused. There's a sales masterclass focused on sales. There's a marketing masterclass focused on marketing, and a leadership masterclass for those that have gone through the management one already and want to create a focus on more leadership-oriented, focused and passionate people. And there are more to come. So how do these masterclasses actually work? Quite simply, there's a half-hour video that you get to watch of Brad Sugars, who's the founder of ActionCOACH, teaching on the subject for the week. You watch that at your own time. Then we get together as a group an hour a week, and we do 3 things in that hour discussion, typically online. We get everyone to share their learnings that they took from the video, first of all. Secondly, we get clarity on what action is required for the next week. And thirdly, I hold people accountable to report back on the action that they promised to take the previous week. And we rinse and repeat in that kind of a format. Along the way, you will be given 2 books, depending on the course. So the books will differ. Short books, we don't want to scare you away if you're not used to reading, but these pretty much complement what you're doing in the course. We also provide a playbook, which has every slide and all the information on it. So you get to make notes as you go along and you learn on this course. How is this course different, these masterclasses, from others? Well, in the words of some of the people that have been through it, who've done previous training, business training, and that they said what they really enjoyed about this was there was an emphasis on action. It wasn't just theory, a bunch of theory that they felt they left. There was action that was required every week for 12 weeks. And they loved the fact that there was accountability. It wasn't just you must do the homework. In the session, I'm asking, how did it go with this? They also loved the fact they're doing it with other business owners. Depending on your cohort in the group, you might be 5, 10, 15 people together on it. but they love the fact that the learning is group learning and learning from each other as well. And there's coach support between sessions if you have questions and that. Ultimately, why do these masterclasses work? Is because it's education, there's community, there's accountability and results. The results come because you're given structure, you're given focus, and you're taking small bits of action over the whole 12 weeks of the masterclass. If you're interested in joining one of our masterclasses, please reach out to me. I'll happily explain more about it, or we can add you to the waiting list. And once enrollment's open for the next masterclass that you're interested, if you're on the waiting list, you'll be the first to be given an opportunity to join.